Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I don't even know how to start this because I'm pretty annoyed, as I'm sure you all are annoyed as well. There's definitely a lot to discuss today, so big up to everyone that is here, supporting my channel and watching the video today. That game is crazy. It's really weird. I mean, I'm happy that we got something out of the game because I was thinking to myself, the way this is going, it's probably going to end, 1-0 to Chelsea. So I am happy we got something out of the game, but I just think the officiating was shocking today. Like, it was so bad. And it has been quite poor for a while now, not just this game. I do think that the WSL needs VAR because I just don't get. I mean, the Russo's goal as well, that was offside in itself. So, Blackstenius handball for me wasn't a handball. So yeah, I just feel really disappointed with the officiating today because for me that was definitely a that wasn't a handball. It got given as a handball, and the thing is, like, someone said this online, and I thought it's so true. You didn't really see any Chelsea players appeal for it as well, so that tells you themselves that they didn't think it was a handball either. So, yeah, there's definitely a lot to discuss today. I'm not going to be on here for ages today, guys. I'll probably be on here for maybe half an hour. But I thought I'd go live today because a lot has happened and I wanted to chat with you guys about it and we can reflect on the game. Big up as well to anyone that's watching my live stream today, and please make sure you like and subscribe as well. And yeah, drop in your thoughts on the game because I feel so angry. Like, I just don't know what to say. I'm just so disappointed with the referee. The officiating today has to be better. Yeah, I just think that Manon goal as well, that was not offside from what I saw. I just don't get how that was given offside as well. It's just really disappointing for me that it got given offside. So there's definitely a lot of talking points in this game. I'm just so disappointed. As well, I mean, the things Rene could have done better. I do want to talk about that as well, guys, because Rene wasn't perfect today. Rene, for me, shouldn't have taken off Stina Blackstenius for me. I mean, it's difficult because Russo was playing in a deeper role, and I don't think she always suits that. But Blackstenius, again, today, she did good today. So in a way, I'm happy they both started, but I wouldn't have taken Blackstenius off really. Chloe Kelly, why is Chloe Kelly coming on in the 77th minute? Like, I'm just generally curious. Like, is it a fitness issue? Like, what is going on? Because I don't get why she's coming on so late. There's definitely a lot to discuss, but yeah, I just feel very deflated because I said to you guys, if we win this game, I do think the title race we're definitely in it, and now I just can't say we are. But yeah, I do feel like the referee let us down today, to be honest with you. I'm not someone who usually comes on here and blames referees, but that really was a shocking performance from that referee. I don't, we could have won that 2-1. I don't think we deserved a draw in that game. I think we deserved more than that. I was really bad for Stina because it shows you did not touch your hand and it got given that way. So yeah, I do feel quite frustrated. I think we feel let down because ultimately these are points where it counts at the end of the season when you look back on the points, and this could have been a big difference for us. So yeah, I feel a bit disappointed, if I'm being honest, naturally. I just want to read out your comments now. Big up to everyone that's watching. Sophie, the Bristol's gone, we're not winning that. Yeah, I'm not feeling confident about that as well. I think the ref was good today. Actually, the ref was good. I think the referee had a shocker. Big up 5 likes. Big up to everyone that's liking. Big up Victor. Hey, so told you Reddy keeps starting with a long lineup. I think it's so tough. I mean, talking about the lineup, I don't know what. I mean, I did read my lineup. I probably would have started Cooney Cross and Marnham in midfield today and bring Stina on in the end. I do think, I think it was a very good dominating performance. I think that moment they scored, you got to give credit. It was a good goal, but we do have to do a bit better. Yeah, I did feel a bit disappointed that we conceded so early on, but we were actually a lot better after that, to be fair. But yeah, it's not what we want, is it? Let me just read out your comments. We were so poor, got lucky. I don't think we were poor. I mean, we should have started off that way. We should have started off on the front foot, absolutely. But I do think I think we showed fighting spirit in the game, and that's all I kind of asked for the team to do. Yeah, she was not offside. That is what like annoyed me the most because that goal should have stood for me and it didn't. So yeah, I couldn't believe that really. Um, it was disappointing from the referee to not give that. Um, let's keep real. Chelsea should have won this game. They should have, but they are dropping points as well. I don't know. United would have lost today as well, but I just feel so disappointed. I do think women's football, the WSL, does need VAR now. I think now it shows you how much we need it. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I do feel quite deflated. Big up to True Greener, we were robbed. Yeah, we were. I feel so gutted. I really do. Big up to Ashik. They need to bring VR. I definitely think so too. I think that today it showed you how poor the decision making was. I think that that is exactly what we need. So I do really hope that the WSL does get VR. I think we desperately need it. I'm just so annoyed. I can't lie. I'm worried about not getting Champions League at all. This rate of how strong Man City United are. Let me look at the result table actually. It's early on. I think we have to see how we go. But listen, yeah, Olivia and Taylor. Yeah, do you know what? Taylor Hines is generally such a great signing. I know people, there's people that watch my content that wasn't really a fan of her. Like bringing her, I think they're both amazing. Yeah, absolutely. I definitely agree. I think the second half, I think we're much better. So at the moment, we are currently 15 points in fourth place. Chelsea are on 20 points, and United have obviously dropped points. So I think at the moment, I think we can definitely close the gap, but I think it's gonna. I don't think we're gonna win the league. Really, I think that we've dropped too many points to me, and yeah, it's not the best place to be in right now. I think it's tough as well because we've had injuries, we've had to play without certain players who we know are really important for the team, like Leah Williamson, Kim Little again. I think Kim Little, I don't think you realise how important she is for the team until she's out of the team. So yeah, I think she's definitely been missed today. But yeah, I think the second half was definitely improvement for sure. I think all we have to do now is win something this season. I think for me, I don't know how you guys feel, but I'd love to win the FA Cup. Still see how we can do in the Champions League, but I think it's fair to say the league is. It's so hard with WSL because you don't play as many games as you would in a men's game, and you are quite far behind. Um, we are honestly quite far behind Chelsea. 5 points is a big gap. We started slow, grew into the game, and caused Chelsea's poor finishing. We're still in this game. Yeah, I think Chelsea had a few chances. There was a big chance in the first half where obviously hit the post. Dunslar made some good saves. So yeah, I think there were definitely some big moments in the first half. I think Chelsea had a few, good chances. Like you said, I think they were a bit unlucky. They weren't clinical. I think our biggest problem today was our final third. I think we really struggled in that final third. Finishing our chances. I think that's something that we have to, work on, improve on. Really, we really do. Big up to Arsenal Women fans. Smash the likes and subscribe. Thank you so much. And please, guys, if you haven't already, make sure you do that. Um, I'll big up to Mad Bob. Good to see you in the chat. Outrageous reffing. Yeah, I can't believe it. Like I'm so disappointed. Like I'm not gonna say we were perfect today. We were amazing, but I thought, as True Gunner said as well, the second half we were much better and we were dominating some spells in the game. And I just think that Marlon goal as well, that should have stood. I watched that back and she was clearly onside. Obviously, the Russo goal was offside, but in the same instance, like the goal Blackstenius, that wasn't a handball. So I feel like we got a bit of justice with that. But then the Marlon goal, like I feel so bad because that was a great finish from Marlon. I do really like Marlon. I think she offered you something different. She's very creative, and I do think Blackstenius going off kind of helped Russo a bit more. I think Russo definitely suits a striker role. I think she's not bad playing in a deep position, but you want to see the best of Russo in the team. So yeah, I do. I'm not gonna lie, I do feel disappointed because I think a draw isn't enough for us, is it? For Chelsea, a draw is probably good for them away from home, but I think with Chelsea, like, you're still 20 points. Teams are dropping points. Like United dropped points today, so Chelsea will go away feeling quite happy with that. But for us, it's just not. It's not what we want, and I do generally feel really gutted. I really do, guys. But I'm proud of the team for fighting and showing that spirit. Obviously, we made some changes. Cooney Cross and me made a big difference. I think she was a really good. Pardon me. I think she was a really good change. I think the midfield. I think we need a bit of a change in midfield today. I think our midfield's always had problems this season. I mean, I've spoke to you guys about our midfield quite a lot of times, and especially with Kim Little not in the team, we need players that can step in. So I think long term, I think Cooney Cross should be in the midfield. I think Hard Dente, if I'm being honest, was a little bit quiet today. I was hoping she would have done a little bit more. But listen, I think we just have to take this point. Let's see who we have next. Actually, I think we have the Champions League, but I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I do feel quite disappointed. So next we have Bayern Munich on Wednesday, and then we have Tottenham away. So never easy, but yeah, I'm a bit disappointed. I just feel like we got let down today, and this was a real good chance for us to go, play Chelsea and win today. But again, Chelsea, when we played Chelsea a lot, they generally do start off quite strong, and we didn't. So yeah, I just think that if we started off maybe a bit better, things could have been a bit different. So yeah, I'm a bit disappointed, guys. I won't lie to you. Mariona has been quiet all season. Yeah, I just think, like, with Caldente, I don't think she's really had the best season so far. I mean, there was a big chance in the first half where um, I think someone passed to her and she had a great chance and she just passed it to the keeper. And you're thinking to yourself, like, you can do better than this. You are a great player. Like, we need to see more from her. We know how good she is, and we're just not seeing the best from her. So I don't know. I do worry because she was definitely up with Russo, our player of the season, last season. And just think the season that she's not been the same as what she was. And that's so disappointing because we know what a great player she is. Yeah, I think as well, Chloe Kelly. I know, Victor, I know you speak a bit about it on your Twitter, but I just really feel as though we need to see more of Chloe Kelly in the game. Like, she came on when Chloe Kelly came on. I don't think she did too much really. She had a few chances that went over the bar, but I would have brought Chloe Kelly on 65 minutes. I would have brought her on early. I think I want to do some positives now. I think Kent Ford was really good today. I think you want to see her maybe shoot a bit more or pass to players, but the way she got past players, especially Lucy Bronze, was amazing. I think Ford was definitely our bright spark in that first half. She worked really hard. The first half, I think it was a really tough first half. I think Chelsea, for me, they were very defensive when they scored. You turn defensive, and like I said, they started off better. They started off better than us, and I think we really struggled to get past them. But obviously, we got to half time, and I think we needed a big team talk because we weren't doing as good as we should have been. I think we were having a lot of the ball, but we weren't doing much of it. We weren't kind of finishing our chances, converting our chances. I felt like Chelsea were very defensive and we struggled with that. So second half came, and I think they had a chance early on, but we sort of had a few more chances. So yeah, I do think the changes definitely made a big difference. So I'm happy Rennie made those changes. Especially Cooney Cross coming on. I think, Marnham as well. I do think Marnham should definitely be a starter in the midfield because I think she brings you the energy. That chance she had, it's a real shame that was offside. Well, it wasn't offside, but they called it as offside. It's a real shame because I just think she brings so much to the team. Ruben Moy as well. I thought she had a really good game today. I thought that, she stepped up when she needed to. I thought she made some really good, blocks. When they, there's a lot of chances. Chelsea did have a lot of chances that didn't actually take. So I feel as though, Ruben Moy stepped in today. I thought she was quite good. I know sometimes she struggles, but I think today, she should be proud of her performance. She really stepped in. Obviously, Catley as well. I thought she did good in moments. I do feel we're missing Lee Williamson, though. I do think that. I think that goal would have happened. Probably it was a really good goal from Chelsea, but I do feel as though with these chances, you do want to finish. For us, we needed to finish some of our chances, but yeah, it's what it is. We obviously drew 1-1. Let me know, guys, your thoughts on the game. If you guys are currently watching my match reaction, it's so annoying. I mean, it just feels like a loss, really. We've gained a point, but it does really feel like a loss. I feel as though um, we deserved more from this game. But I do give credit to the team for showing that fighting spirit. We never gave up. And that's all I can ask from a team, is just to never give up and continue fighting, because we deserve more from this game. And you know what I love, like when it was 1-1, we really used that and we kept going. We never gave up, and you could really see that we weren't satisfied with a draw. And that's how you've got to be if you want to be champions. You can't be satisfied with that result. So I think we definitely showed the right mentality today. It's just disappointing. Obviously, the refereeing decision isn't good enough. I don't really see VAR coming to the WSL for anytime soon, but I think today really showed you that we absolutely need it. Like, we definitely need it. So yeah, I do feel like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I do feel really disappointed with this, because like I said, I do think we deserve more from the game. I think all we can do in the league at the moment is just try and get that, Champions League spot for us. I think that's all we can do. So at the moment, let me just show you guys the WSL table. So Chelsea are on 20 points. It's funny, Man City could actually overtake Chelsea now, but obviously at the moment, second and third, 18, 17 points. So we're on 15. We could easily overtake. So we have to beat Spurs when we play Tottenham. When we play Tottenham, I think it's next weekend, we do have to beat them. So I think, we have to take the positives from the game today, because I do think there were positives to take, but it does hurt this one, because I do think there were good things to take away from this game. Big up to yourself. Obviously, big up to chat as well. Really appreciate you guys watching my live stream. I'm probably going to be on here 5-10 more minutes, so make sure you guys are liking and subscribing. Steen and Frida's goal were clear goals. The referee must have been involved in match fixing or received a bribe, otherwise they wouldn't have made such a decision. Yeah, I can't disagree with that. I think with Monham's goal, it's so infuriating, because with Monham goals, I literally celebrated and then it's offside. I just think the referee, I do agree with you, I think the referee has an absolute shocking game today. I think a lot of it, I think Chelsea got a lot of good things. I think it felt to me like we were doing all the right things in the end. It just wasn't our day. So I do feel really frustrated with the referee. And can you imagine the team, that dressing room at the end of the game? They're going to feel really upset, because it just felt like we could have gotten more out of this game in the end. So yeah, I do agree with you. I think I do. I don't honestly know how some goals didn't stand for us. Like, we definitely got robbed. We got done dirty. Yeah, the equaliser was offside, which is weird. You know what the thing is? The goal for me that should have stood was Steena's goal. Russo should have been offside. And then obviously Friedeman's goal should have stood. So yeah, I think we got a bit of justice, but then when Manu's goal was offside, it just, Chelsea got away with that, and they'll probably, Chelsea were good today. Don't get me wrong; they've got a lot of quality players, but in the end, we could have nicked that win, and we just didn't, and that's what's so annoying. Arsenal must ask the FA to investigate the refereeing. Honestly, I hope they do. The refereeing of WSL, I'm not going to lie to you, hasn't been the best in a few years, but today just highlighted just how shocking it was today. Like, today it just feels worse than usual. Like, it was really bad today. In these big games, you don't really want the referee to have these sort of games. So for me, I'm not gonna lie, I just feel let down by the referee. But listen, the team just have to move on from this and use this fire in them, use this motivation, and move on. And we've got Bayern Munich on Wednesday, and we've obviously got Spurs next weekend, which we're away at. I think we should beat Spurs. So yeah, these games are coming quick and fast, but we just have to put this one behind us and not let it kind of get to us. I'm blaming us for sitting back. We weren't good most of the game. I think it started off well, and then that sort of gave us a kick up the backside to wake up in the game. So I think that's what happened. And then, you had a few chances. You could have been 2-0 up quite early. You hit the post, sorry. I do think, Dom Slot made some good saves as well. So yeah, I do think I think Arsenal had some great chances as well. Even if Rudiger's goal was offside, seeing him through his goal were clear goals. Yeah, exactly, definitely. But a robbery, yeah, it does feel like that, doesn't it? I think the players are going to feel like that because, I mean, it's not often we can always beat Chelsea, but we deserved in the end. I do feel like we had two good chances that should have stood. Um, yeah, that the game could have been a really high scoring game, and I put 3-2 Arsenal. Really could have been 3-2. Like it could have gone either way. But yeah, it feels disappointing, but um, yeah, yeah, I think the referee wasn't great today in general. Like I said, that Russo was offside, but ultimately, we did deserve something from this game. I think if we had lost that, I'd have felt more hurt. But it's at the same time as well, like you need 3 points. 1 point doesn't feel like enough for us right now in the title race. Big up to 170 Gunner. Yeah, I don't think it's likely we're going to win the league now. I mean, we have had two big games against Man City and Chelsea, but we need to win. We need to be winning these big games. So yeah, I does feel a bit like it's probably over, but we just have to accept our fate now, and hopefully, we just have to bounce back in our next game. We've got Bayern coming up. We've obviously got Spurs at the weekend. Yeah, I don't know how we'll do in that game. We just have to think of the positives from today and move forward, because that really wasn't good enough today with the refereeing. But yeah, I will be ending this, guys, in a couple of minutes. If you guys have got any questions before I end the stream, do send them through. I'll be on here for a few more minutes. Please, guys, as well, make sure you're smashing them likes on here and subscribing. Obviously the Arsenal men team are playing tonight as well, so I'll be doing a match review as well. Double Arsenal one day, it's not easy. I'm Sonia out. We're lucky to be 40 unbeaten. I think you'll still win the league. I do think you'll still win it. I mean, Man City might overtake you. We'll see Man City women play, but yeah, it just feels disappointing from Arsenal's perspective to not win this game today, but it's what it is. There's not much we can really do about it now. Yeah, I do feel quite disappointed, really. Let me see if Man City women they've got Everton tomorrow. That'll be interesting. They'll definitely want them 3 points, but yeah, obviously, guys, not the best result today, is it? I mean, if you told me we'd gotten a draw, I'd have felt disappointed. So I really did want to get something more out of this game. But yeah, let's just see what happens. I mean, we obviously need to beat Spurs. I think, as a lot of you guys are talking about, I think we do have to be realistic, and we just have to try and aim for, the Champions League spot. Tottenham to United. Oh my God, I've not watched the game, obviously. That is crazy. So Tottenham are winning. Oh God, thank you, United, for getting the last minute equaliser. I'd never want to see Tottenham win, but yeah, that's crazy. That game kind of has a draw written all over it in a way. That's also obviously plays Sunderland today, so I'm praying we can get the job done. God, Tottenham are in third at the moment, so yeah, we have to just keep winning, guys. I just want Arsenal men to keep winning. Sunderland's going to be a really tough test. That's not going to be easy at all. So I really hope we can get the job done in that game. But yeah, that is crazy for United. United have drawn a few in these last games, but yeah, that is definitely cool. Because I know United, I think they were winning at half time, weren't they? So, but yeah, Sunderland's going to be a really tough test. I definitely think Xhaka's going to score against us. Like, I feel like it's just written in the stars for Xhaka to score against us. So I'm nervous that game, actually, to see how it goes. But yeah, thank you, guys. I'm going to end this now. Obviously, I will be doing a match review later. It'll probably be a pre-recorded one, but yeah, I will be. I'm going to be doing like Arsenal Women's Show as well, probably Monday or something, because we do Bayern Munich, so not going to be easy. Still, I can't help but mention the disparity in play. Yeah, before I go, I just quickly mention, I just think I think this team is just winning the Champions League is amazing, but I just think don't think this team is ready to win a WRC. I don't think we can be consistent I think Renee, Victor as well, who comments in it, makes a great point. We need a strong starting 11, and Renee is changing quite a lot. So we need a strong starting 11 to go with and see where we can go from there. But yeah, I do think, I can't argue that's pretty true. To win the league or European Championship, you have to have midfield about 4 capable of winning leagues. Chelsea's that. Yeah, I think midfield wise wasn't a big issue last season, but I think this season that's something that we're really struggling with. So I do definitely agree with that. I think we just have to try and improve things going forwards. But yeah, I do feel listen, I'm happy to chat with you guys today, and heard what you guys had to say about the game. Well, you're going to sit on this result, have a think about it. Probably do another show about this anyway, because I just feel so. I still feel annoyed, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, it's good to chat with you guys today anyway about it. I know sometimes I go live, sometimes do pre-recorded video. I do but yeah, thank you guys for watching. I do have to go now, but I'll be back very soon, guys. Obviously, hopefully Arsenal can beat Sunderland tonight. If they don't, that'll be like the worst day now for me. It's lots of fun. But I'll be back soon, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll quickly answer this, Josh. I do have to go. It's tough. I think we started off slow, and we grew into the game. When they scored, we grew into the game. And yeah, I mean, going to half time, I felt there were positives to take. The second half, we had to come out stronger. But I just think yeah, I'm sorry, Josh. I was only doing a short one today. I think overall thoughts generally is that we really could have won this game, and the referee robbed us today. I do think there's problems in this team. There's definitely things we have to improve on. I'm not just blaming referee for everything, but yeah, we started off slow, but I think we lost because the referee was really bad. Katie was sent off in February, so harsh. Yeah, definitely. So I'll come back to this. So, Arsenal absolutely need to sign a first team centre back. Yeah, we need to do a lot of work in January for sure. Definitely 6, Fox 7, Last Ruben Moy 7, Catley 6, McCabe 5, Mariona 6, Vic 4, Russo 8, Ford 8, Mead 5. Yeah, that's fair enough. I think Ruben Moy was really good today. I think Ford, Russo were good. I think Vic Palova had quite a poor game, if I'm being honest with you. I hope she would have impacted the game more. But we need to be better, which I think was due to Chelsea taking foot. Yeah, Chelsea definitely took the foot off the gas. Like I said, we really could have won that game, but the officials were like, "You're not winning it." Like they literally wouldn't let us. So yeah, it is frustrating. I told everyone that we needed midfield and defence. Yeah, you have said that for a while. Yeah, it's disappointing. We definitely could have gotten more out of the game. I think we deserved more, being honest. But we'll have to find a way to come back from this. But I'll be back, guys, soon. I'll definitely do another Arsenal Women's show. Probably Monday because I'll be doing a match preview for the Bayern game. So yeah, but thank you everyone for watching. This one was a shorter one, but I just wanted to come on here and chat with you guys. Thank you everyone for watching my live stream. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I will definitely do another kind of might come on here tomorrow live to do a show because I think we all need to have a chat about it. I need a little time to cool off now, but thank you for everyone watching my show. Really hope you've enjoyed it. Obviously, gutted we didn't win today, but it's what it is. And yeah, make sure you guys like and subscribe if you do like my content around here. And I will see you all very soon. Take care, guys.